better than most schools that, like all the private schools, they like teach you, but they teach at All-Star Academy, they teach you like a different way. It's a little easier to understand.
We've gone through different public schools, and those were hit or miss depending on which teacher we ended up with that year. And then we ended up going to a very expensive private school. I sold my kidney and gave it a go, and halfway through the year they kind of said, well, I don't think it's going to get any better. And so we had to explore other options, and this has been life-changing, absolutely life-changing. If I could have done it all again, I would have started all of my children right from the beginning here, because it's been so much hands-on, very interactive, a good community, and just a happy experience where so even from our home, it was painful the night before going to bed, because Calvin would be filled with dread knowing that he was going to have to go to sleep and the next day was going to start all over again. And so it was already stressful starting when it was time to go to bed. And then in the morning it was just dragging because he never wanted to go, and it was painful, and it was a terrible experience. To this kid who's very excited to go to school, loves going to school. He's up. He's already made his lunch. He's active and ready to go.
Think about it.
He's usually sometimes before
So
I'm even out of
by
bed.
the time you get downstairs, I'm playing video games. By the time you get
Because he's all ready to go to school. I don't have an argument of like, you should do this first.
Did you pack your lunch?
Did you have breakfast? You're dressed? You brushed your teeth?
Else?
Got it all done.
Laundry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would check it out. I mean, I did tours of the other schools as well. This one, go and check it out. And the small classroom sizes get really great compared to what I was just paying, like the amount of one-on-one attention that they get. I really appreciated even coming in and volunteering it, and I got to see the way Calvin was able to actually be his own leader and help other people, which reinforced the same type of skills. So it's in writing and also in math, and then even just little things of helping some that were younger to put books away and things like that. And just the amount of mentoring that even gets to go on, and the relationships that way have been incredible. Calvin is very much an engineer type brain. And so the struggles of school have really been to...
What do you mean?
His brain, he knows things that I don't know, and he understands things at a level that I don't. And his abilities far surpass mine. But the idea of sitting in a classroom and sitting in a chair and just being forced to do this very box cookie cutter work is excruciating painful for him. And the biggest question he usually struggled with was the why. Okay, so why do I need to know this? And here it hasn't been a question, because there's a lot of practical applications that are taught at the same time. And so when I say very hands-on,
because they do answer it.
They answer the question. Exactly.
The teacher was the one that made it to just get copies.
Right, rather than just these copies of paperwork and we're going to do this because this is what the district and this is what the curriculum says we need to learn at this age. It's a love of learning that is being taught.